All right, ever look up at night and see the stars, constellations, planets, and you just want to learn a little bit more about them? Well, it's going to get a lot easier starting this weekend when the New Mexico Museum of Natural History and Science opens a new permanent exhibit called the Hall of the Stars. And Simon Siegel, the Assistant Director of the Space Science, is here to tell us all about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Simone, right?
Yes, Simone.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
okay. Let's get that straight. Thank you so much for coming on. This sounds like such a neat exhibit and a really cool experience at the same time. Tell us about it.
So this is kind of an amazing thing. When you walk in, it just seems kind of like stars, but it's a tapestry. And when you come up to it, you touch the screen and actually these black lights come on. So what you really see are all the constellations that you can see throughout the entire year, all in front of you.
All at the same time. So
yes.
You were saying a lot of folks walk in and they're like, wow, it's so pretty because it's all pitch black dark, and then you see all the stars lighting up. They're lights actually, but they look like stars when you first walk in.
Right.
And then you flip the light switch on, and then there comes the cool part. So tell us about what happens then.
Right. So this thing is actually fabric, and it's 20 feet by 9 feet, and it was actually quilted by professional quilters, and it has black light reactive thread. So when you walk in, these black lights come on and you can see all these constellations. And then you come up to it and you touch the screen and you can learn all about all those constellations by selecting them, learning about what's visible during the seasons and things like that.
Ah, I love it. This is a perfect addition
yes.
to the museum. Now, what did you bring with you today? What
this actually is an early prototype of the exhibit.
Okay.
You can imagine that the whole thing is like this, but times 100. And it's a whole room. So what I have here is actually the program that controls it. So when you come up, you see touchscreen to start, and I'm running it on a laptop, so you can't touch it, but you learn that. It tells you all about how it works. You learn about how the sky is organized. And here, what I have is
I love this.
the spring part. So you do that, and then the LED tapestry actually brightens up. And so in the real room, you touch spring and you see all the spring constellations come to life in front of you. And
this is really cool.
Yeah.
This is really, especially because, you know, during the different types of seasons, you want to know which ones to look at and look for. And then, of course, if you have kids and kids are like, Mom, what constellation is that? Or this is a perfect exhibit to take them to, too. So it's good for adults and kids. I'm so excited about this coming in, especially New Mexico. The night sky here is amazing, and now we're going to know a little bit more about what we're seeing when we look up. Now, Saturday night, you have a special celebration at 6 o'clock for the opening of this exhibit. Tell us about that.
So we're going to be celebrating it because not only is this pretty awesome, it's actually the only one of its kind in the world, and it was made right here in New Mexico mostly by volunteers, which is also pretty incredible. It was built, it's got circuit parts that were made by New Mexicans. There's nothing like it anywhere else.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, I'm very excited about this new exhibit. You can check it out again. It's set to open up this Saturday at 6 p.m. You guys also have the observatory. Is that going to be going as well?
Yep, that'll be open.
That'll be open, and I'm going to tell you right now, the sky should be nice and clear to get a good view of the stars and planets that
Jupiter.
night, too.
Yeah, Jupiter's a good one to look at this time of year.
Right. So, hey, if you want to do something romantic, maybe Saturday night, you could take your significant other and do that, too.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Simone, for coming in and telling us more about this new exhibit that's coming to the New Mexico Museum of Natural History this weekend.